Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of First Blush. Today we are going to be talking about how to develop a minimalistic lifestyle. I know having a minimalistic lifestyle is kind of underrated these days, or I would say it's very hard to pick it up because our lifestyle involves fast pace, right? So we just keep running and running and running to achieve our goals, dreams, and whatnot. We are just being unstoppable. Yes, I was in the same phase too, but there came a point where I had to take a choice and I dug deep into minimalism and I felt so much life changing, less burdening, and very happy phase. You know, you can actually learn a lot of things, and this process is never ending again, but it's a very happy process. You feel less burdened, you develop patience within yourself, and there are a lot many things, lot many pros about living a minimalistic lifestyle. So before we even get started with how and why I developed this minimalistic lifestyle, there's a short story behind this, so let me just tell you that. So if you see this book, this says live slow. So this book, or this journal rather, was given as a gift to me on a new year by my friend. So I was actually, that was a surprise, and it was really thoughtful, right? So I really like journaling and I have a lot of books. So if you're a person who loves journaling and writing down things on a day-to-day basis, then you can actually check from Chumbak. There are very good collections for journals as such. Then, so since it was written as live slow, I quite didn't understand why is it written as live slow, because I've been unstoppable all these days and it says live slow. And so I just dug deep into it, and that's when I found out it has too much similarity with having to live a minimalistic lifestyle. So what happens when you live a minimalistic lifestyle? What is minimalism and why this? So we'll see all this in this particular video. So let's get started. So before we get into how to develop a minimalistic lifestyle, let's see all about minimalism. What exactly is it? Minimalism, if I have to tell in short words, I would call it as simple living. Living with the things that you only need. Things, I meant people around you, items around you, and also the thoughts, right? So imagining just keeping the things, people, and thoughts that you only need and eliminating the rest of the things. How amazing that sounds, right? I know it's very difficult because elimination is something that we really can't give up so easily, because our thoughts are so fast, so far beyond us, that we cannot just give up on it. But when you adapt minimalism, trust me, it's very much life changing, less burdening, and it can also heal your mind. So even in the healing process, you can make use of minimalistic lifestyle. Trust me, when you lose your burden and you feel so good about it, and it feels wow, what where was all of this, and what have I even done? So this is a feeling you get. And having a minimalistic lifestyle, minimalism is not a set of rules, okay? So it's just your mindset. So when you develop this mindset, you're going to see so many changes, and on the long run you're going to enjoy this process. So this is exactly minimalism. And let's see how to develop a minimalistic lifestyle now. Now that all of us are aware of what exactly is minimalism, we are going to be looking at how to develop a minimalistic lifestyle. Since this is a whole new thing for us, we are going to start from the beginning. So this is the first thing that you need to do, start fresh. Yeah. Coming to the second important thing that you need to do is analyze your situation. Analyze your situation, I meant analyze what kind of things you are around, what kind of people you are around, and what thoughts generally you analyze every day. So these are the things that you need to analyze first, because even before changing yourself, or even before you adapting something for yourself, you need to understand what kind of a person you are and what kind of a people you have around, what thoughts do you process every day, right? Because until and unless you understand yourself, trust me, it's going to be very difficult to adapt to something new. Yeah. So the next thing is declutter. Declutter is something that I have spoke about it on the other videos as well, but this is something that not all of us enjoy doing, because this is like deleting all the dump that we have, and we generally don't like deleting the dump, right? Because we just like gathering stuffs, and that's why it's too much of burden on everybody. So when you declutter things, people and thoughts, trust me, it's going to be very much less burdening, and you're going to find your peace within yourself. Yes, this really happened, and trust me, this is the best way that you can do. Just not decluttering the items that you have, but also it's sometimes very much important to declutter people around you, especially those who put you down and who generally get you the negative vibes. I really feel that you have to declutter those people and keep only what you need. And the same thing goes with the thoughts. So when you do this, what happens? You're just giving away all the negative vibes or the things you generally would not like to have, right? So this way, what happens? You have less things, but you actually have what you need. So that is what is required, right? So yes. So the next important thing is setting your routine right. So routine basically involves the day-to-day activities of whatever we do. And this has to be very much organized in a way that you don't feel too clumsy about it. But yes, when you organize things, you're getting it done in a particular manner and at a particular time. So it has to be very easier flow and not be very clumsy in nature. Next is combining your work. Combining your work may involve a little bit of multitasking. Rather than multitasking, I would rather call it as much organized way of doing your work. Because when you know you can combine both the work and get it done on the same time, then you're going to save your time at the end of the day and use that particular time to do something else, right? So this really sounds very nice, and I have done it on various aspects and I found it really useful. So I just added it to my minimalistic lifestyle. One more important point, or one more important lifestyle, I would rather recommend you to follow this, because this is something that you can follow even when you're feeling low, like completely low, and you're not interested in doing anything. Just take up and do the easy ones first. Okay, so when you are in a situation you have to do the work but you're not interested, just do the easy things first, because easy things is something that all of us love doing. And when you start with the easy things, generally you end up finishing your work, because this is something that I have noticed on too many people, and this really works. The next important thing, this I think I would recommend all of you to follow this, because this at some point in our life makes complete sense. Live slow. Yes, living slow, as it said, slowing down sometimes is very much necessary to speed up, right? So you get a lot of clarity when you slow down, because when you do things on a haste, like very fast, you don't have much clarity because you just want to finish the process. But when you are actually doing it slow, you're enjoying the process, you're getting to know a lot of things, there is too much of clarity in what you're doing, and that's why I would recommend you to take it slow, live slow. Imagining just the work that you are involved with can have a lot of clarity when you're taking it slow. Imagine the life when you're living life slow. I mean, you have a lot of clarity about your thoughts and people around you, what you're going to do next, and there are too many things, right? So imagining having clarity on everything that we do, isn't that sounding like a boon? And this is a package of minimalistic lifestyle that I did a lot of research on, and took some points and really analyzed if it's really working. And trust me, it really works, and it's a life-changing process. And trust me, you're going to enjoy the process in the long run. I know it's not so easy to adapt everything, but when you actually love the process and enjoy doing, trust me, you're going to go a long way. And if you found this useful, I would rather recommend you to adapt a minimalistic lifestyle and see how it works for you. So if you like this episode and if you found it useful, please do like, share and comment. See you on the next episode of First Blush. Until then, see you. Take care.